Welcome, everybody. This is Justin Cole, Senior Regulatory Compliance Advisor here at Mitratech Continuity. This is our RegFacts briefing for the month of July 2024, where we cover all of the action in the world of U.S. federal financial institution regulatory compliance. Expert analysis-driven reg alerts through our Reg Advisor product have been issued regarding the following items. We published 4 final rule alerts during the month of July. Additionally, we published 4 action alerts, 1 proposed rule alert, 18 information alerts. Through all of these issuances, we had a 92.7% compression rate by our ROC team. This took 475 pages worth of issuances and compressed it down to 35 pages of summary information for our clients. And we like to say on this that we do the reading of all of this regulations, all this regulatory information, so that you don't have to. We issued 42 state alerts during the month. We also had 20 enforcement action alerts issued. Total fines were $236 million, and 1 involved an individual. Ask your account manager how to add Reg Advisor state and enforcement actions to your subscription if you are interested. Getting into some details on the final rules, the CFPB had the Small Business Lending Data Collection Rule. Following the U.S. Supreme Court decision, an interim final rule was issued to amend Reg B to extend the compliance date set forth in the rule. The effective date and the comments are due now on August 2nd, 2024, with various mandatory collection and compliance dates of July 18th, 2025, January 16th, 2026, and October 18th, 2026, depending on which tier an institution falls within. Next up, OFAC issued the Repo for Ukrainians Act reporting. The mandatory compliance date for this is August 2nd, 2024, and it has a new reporting requirement for financial institutions holding Russian sovereign assets. OFAC also issued the Syrian Sanctions Regulations FAQs. The Syrian Sanctions Regulations were amended to implement relevant provisions of several previously issued executive orders and U.S. congressional acts. OFAC also added 1 new frequently asked question and revised 5 existing FAQs, effective June 6, 2024. FinCEN issued a final rule of a special measure regarding Al Huda Bank, which prohibits covered U.S. financial institutions from opening or maintaining a correspondent account for or on behalf of Al Huda Bank. This is effective August 2nd, 2024. In our action alerts, FinCEN made changes to the FATF lists. They issued a statement highlighting the growing financial connectivity of the Democratic People's Republic of Korea with the international financial system, and reiterated that they have concerns regarding North Korea effectively. This was effective June 28, 2024. FinCEN also issued an alert on Israeli extremist violence in the West Bank relating to the financing of Israeli extremist settler violence against Palestinians in the West Bank. This is effective July 11, 2024. The banking agencies issued their list of distressed or underserved middle-income geographies for 2024. This is effective July 12, 2024, and helps determine whether certain activities qualify for community development treatment under the CRA. FinCEN, OFAC, and the FBI also issued an alert related to, or a joint notice, I should say, related to timeshare fraud associated with Mexico-based transnational criminal organizations. This is effective July 16, 2024. The 1 proposed rule we had during the month is that the CFPB issued a proposed rule to amend the Fair Credit Reporting Act on medical debt prohibition. This will remove a regulatory exception that currently permits creditors to obtain and use medical, financial, and debt information to determine credit eligibility. Comments are due August 12, 2024. As usual, we had a slew of information alerts for the month. We had one on the FDIC issued their official sign and advertisement requirements Q&As. We had an interagency AML CFT program notices of proposed rulemaking. We had the Farm Credit Administration issued one on capital treatment for certain RWW. Farm Credit Administration also issued one on system investment asset management. FDIC issued something regarding the call report instructions, updating for June 2024. The FDIC issued various weather-related guidance for helping victims of severe weather. First one was related to Hurricane Beryl in Texas. The next one was related to severe weather in Iowa. And the next one and the last one of severe weather was related to helping victims of wildfires in New Mexico. The FDIC updated their RMS manual, July 2024. FinCEN issued notice to customers regarding the BOA requirements. FinCEN updated the beneficial ownership information FAQs, July 8, 2024. Then they doubled back and updated these same FAQs again on July 24th, 2024. NACA updated or issued an ACH operations bulletin number 1 for 2024. And then they also issued operations bulletin number 2-2024. NACA also issued an article on fintech relationship considerations or guidance on that. Next up, the NCUA, National Credit Union Administration, extended the deadline for their CDRLF funding opportunity. OFAC issued an extension on the statute of limitations, and OFAC had an issuance on production submission standards. That's all for the month of July. We look forward to seeing you again in August for our next RegFacts briefing. And we thank you for attending here today. Have a great rest of the day.